morning, everyone.
Morning.
How are you doing? Hi, beautiful smile. Time to begin our today tour. Sugar, cigar, and rum. Boom. At the very end, everybody's going to be laughing like that, for sure. So it's been only 2 years. We have prepared this tour for you, just for people like you that comes to visit us. So we cannot talk about Cuba without talking about rum, sugar, cigar, and coffee. So now we are going to get out of the resort. We are going to head to Cardenas City, 15 kilometers away from here. And there you are going to see another part of our country. We have many, many, many good things. We are very proud of that. And we have many things that are not that good. That's our reality. So as good friends, we are going to share with that. Kenya, this is my name. Josbel is my driver today. We call him DJ because he used to be a DJ. Okay? So, are you ready for the round? Because at the very end, I sit down and I begin laughing a lot. So from this moment on, we are a group of friends. You know, my country is changing. We hope for good. Today we are going to visit a sugar cane plantation. We are going to visit a private farm, result of the possibility given by the government for farmers to work their own piece of land. Before, the reality was not like this. Okay, there was many acres of land belonging to only one person, and farmers working just for nothing, exploitation. So today, farmers own the land where they are working. Though, indeed, the result of a profit, the crops, the harvest, have to be shared. It's part of our system. Many things we are trying to build and change, but we are trying to do our own socialism. Everything for the society. So we begin to have some private businesses, but not industry. We can accept the help of everybody, but we are the ones who decide the way we are going to live and the way we are going to organize our country. And we are going to have lunch in a paladar. A paladar is a private restaurant. It's a family that decided to save money and prepare a private business. This is a Soviet style of construction. You know that at the very beginning of the revolution, Cuba and the ancient Soviet Union, we were very close related. So our economy, society, even educational programs, we got the same pattern. So the Soviet Union worked together with Cuba. That's why we have many remains of the ancient Soviet Union here in Cuba. It used to be a very rich family living here that, taking advantage of a sugar production industry, they made a lot of money and they began producing alcohol. After alcohol, we got rum. And Havana Club was created for the first time in 1838 in this area. Many pieces of land like this empty. People today in Cuba don't want to work in the agriculture, for instance, because they went to the university and they prefer to stay in big city, trying to reach or to better their life. So you're going to see many pieces of land empty, and many people ask why people don't want to work. Wage is very low, and it's very hard to convince a farmer to work in here on the sugar cane, for instance, that you're going to see it's pretty hard, because you're going to see how we prepare the land, how we harvest the sugar cane, how we cut it by hand. Is considered slave work. So we have a sugar production only for the consumption of a population. That's it. And the life of people here have changed a lot. Very humble, but have changed a lot. That building over there used to be a secondary school. Today, it houses people having difficulty with houses because of hurricanes, destruction, natural disaster, and the government have prepared some places there until they get a house. You're going to see the typical house of a farmer. So we're going straight to the plantation to hear the information, and then you can walk for some minutes because there are many groups coming here. Let's go. The government gave them this quantity of land, 7 acres. The profit, remember, have to be shared with the government. If they need any help concerning fertilizers, equipment, or those things, they can ask the government, even money. But at the very end, the results, the harvest, have to be shared. There is always a contract, of course. When the farmers begin to prepare the land, there are personnel from the agriculture ministry that comes to check everything. They have to sign. They decide how they are going to share the crops. Okay? So they used to have one. They are still living there, and fortunately they could build this one. It's better, more comfortable. It's not a big one, but for them it's good. They are trying to refurbish everything. Okay? So they have some cows down there. Here we have a small sugarcane plantation. Indeed, they don't produce sugar in here. They use it, the sugarcane to feed the animals they got. Because from the sugarcane we use everything. Everything is good. And you're going to learn. It's very good for the sugarcane. For the sugarcane, not for trees, but for mangoes. Those are garlic. Garlic, and then they are harvesting sweet potatoes down there. The rainy season begins May, from May to November, when we have a rainy season, and that's the moment we have lots of mango, pineapples, orange, everything. All tropical fruits we got here. So let's go. Here they are harvesting sweet potatoes. You can see, guys, that is one thing. We have another one with radish. Some people prefer these. They say it's more sweeter. They are sweeter. So they are preparing the land using the traditional way. And there are many farmers that used to do that today. So there are others that use the tractors or the modern equipment, but most of the time it's like this. So they have to remove the land, and then they can take the root. In this case, the sweet potato. This is the machine man, Jorge Luis. He's a colleague of the one we took, and he's telling all ladies Happy International Women's Day. Okay?
Gracias.
Gracias.
Okay, we are going to learn how we prepare the land for the plantation of the sugar cane. Here in Cuba, we have a very good weather and very good soil. We have three kinds, all of them very good, very good natural conditions. But before planting the sugar cane, we need to prepare and control the pH of the land. So they know when is the exact moment to begin preparing the land. For the sugar cane, we have to do it in April and May, because the harvest is during the winter. It's the good moment when we can come and cut or harvest the sugar cane, because the concentration of juice is better. The quality is better during winter. Okay? We are going to take the stem. This is a piece of stem of a sugar cane. It's the same part we are going to use to have a new plant. It is divided into nerves. We are going to place them in line, 2, 3, or 4 together, and we are going to add a light layer of land, humid. We are going to water using an irrigation system, of course.
Dadas las condiciones climáticas tan favorables de humedad y de alta temperatura en Cuba, se obtiene muy buenos rendimientos en la producción de la caña de azúcar, que se alcanza su desarrollo máximo adaptado después de un año en todas las variedades.
Okay, after 15-20 days, you're going to see the new plant. But we're going to have the sugar cane ready after a year or a year and a half, according to the variety.
Are you planting new sugar cane each year, or do they
Se
go back?
planta una vez y se puede cortar hasta 7 veces.
5-7 times we can use the same. After that, the condition of the land is not the same. So we need to add some fertilizer and prepare it one more time and we have to replant to move the roots inside and prepare one more time the terrain for the new plantation. So those are old, as a color, and those are new ones. Okay? So 15 days, 20, we have already the plant like this. So after a year, ready, and we can harvest it and harvest it. Remember I told you, the sugar cane, we are going to use everything. The dry leaves, we are going to show you later. We are going to leave them in the ground. It's going to be a natural fertilizer. And the green one, protect them from parasites and disease. We have two ways of harvesting the sugarcane. They use the machete. For us, it's a very, very important tool used many years before to defend Cubans against Spaniards, okay? And also to work. Today we use it also. And the machete may have to be dressed like that, like a uniform. Long leaf shirt, because of the condition of the leaf. They are cutting and sharpening. They have to protect the skin. And even from the insects that live in here, as I told you, spiders, snakes, rats. They are not in here. Okay, wait. They are not in here. Because, you know, many people come in, they have run away. But they live in here indeed. Pero no es común, okay? So now, what? You have to cut it very, very near the land. Because remember, in this is the place where we got a great quantity of water. Now it has to be cold, dry, and green. You have to leave the stem like this. Okay? Ready to go to the sugar mill. You know, harvesting the sugar cane by hand is hard, I told you. But indeed, it's very, very good. Those are a kind of competition they used to have during the break time here. Okay, because they have to rest. Okay? Oh, wow. So what's the difference? The main difference between cutting the sugar cane or harvesting the sugar cane with a machine or by hand, because he knows where he has to cut. And at the end, he protects the stem after going to the sugar mill. The machine doesn't know. So he cuts everything, okay? And then we have to separate the leaves from the stem for taking them to the sugar mill. And he knows how to do it. So delicious. Very good. So we do it like this and you're going to say. Good.
Gracias, señor.
Vámonos.
Thumbs up.